In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 things to consider if you want to retire at age 60. Let's get started. Hey there, this is Patrick King with Prana Wealth. On this channel, we help you build your wealth faster so that you can make work optional sooner. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. A recent study from the National Bureau of Economic Research found that a growing wave of early retirements was one result of the COVID-19 pandemic. People who weren't planning to retire are rethinking that decision. As vaccines become more widespread, it's a good time to take stock of what's needed if you want to retire at age 60. An effective retirement plan has a lot of moving parts, so it's a good idea to think through the various decisions you'll need to make before you stop work. Number 1, the psychological impact. Retirement requires a mindset shift. Once you stop work, you'll need to have a plan in place, obviously, I'd hope. Separating the decision to retire at age 60 into these 4 factors can be a useful exercise. First, we'll look at the psychological impacts. Do you really want to retire? Here are a few things to think through. Will you miss work? What will your social life look like if you're stuck at the office all day? How will you create meaning for yourself? Will you launch a new career or undertake part-time work? The psychological impact of one of your biggest life changes shouldn't be overlooked. Not only will it safeguard your mental health, but it will also put you in a better position to budget effectively and make the right financial decisions. Number 2, the financial impact. By retiring at age 60, you'll be sacrificing a few additional years of wealth accumulation. Don't forget that you may also be sacrificing Social Security retirement benefits. If you don't know what your Social Security benefits will be, visit ssa.gov/myaccount to find out. Your next decision is whether or not to claim Social Security as soon as you are eligible or wait a few more years to allow your monthly benefit to increase. The longer you wait, the higher your monthly benefit becomes. The difference can be non-trivial. Remember, you do get a cost of living adjustment each year for your Social Security benefits. For Social Security purposes, the earliest you can apply for benefits is age 62. Your full retirement age, or FRA, is between age 66 and 67, depending on your birth date. Finally, age 70 is the latest that you can wait. At that point, you're required to start your benefits. Number 3, can you bridge the gap with retirement savings? Your decision on Social Security may hinge on whether you've accumulated enough IRA and 401k savings to see you through. Accessing these savings after you retire at age 60 can have tax implications. The more you withdraw between age 60 and age 72, the lower your retirement account balances will be when you have to start taking your required minimum distributions, or RMDs. Your Social Security benefit will also be higher at that point. However, contrary to popular belief, up to 85% of Social Security benefits are taxable. Number 4, health insurance. We've already covered some pretty big moving parts so far, but we're not done yet. Let's talk health insurance. You don't become eligible for Medicare until age 65. So if you want to retire at age 60, there are still several ways to bridge the gap until then. These include part-time work that includes coverage, spousal health insurance coverage, or purchasing a policy through the exchange. For many people, depending on their overall health, the availability of affordable health care can be the determining factor in deciding to retire early. If you do decide to retire before Medicare kicks in, purchasing insurance through the exchange may be the best option. If so, think carefully about what level of care you need. The different tiers of plans allow you to control how much you pay for the insurance, with the trade-off being how much the insurance pays towards your care. If you are generally healthy and don't need to visit the doctor often, a lower tier of coverage may be the right decision for you. However, if you have existing health conditions or would just feel more comfortable with the ability to have more flexibility with your health plan, you may want to purchase a more comprehensive and expensive level of coverage. These things aren't cheap, folks. Setting a realistic budget to retire at age 60. So you've thought through the decision, you've made a plan for Social Security, and you've got healthcare figured out. What's next? Well, it's budgeting, of course. Yay, everybody's favorite, right? It's the only way to get a realistic number for what you can afford to take out of your savings every year for the next 30 years. To do this, first make a list of all of your expenses. These should be the things that you have to pay every month. Housing, heat, utilities, automobile, insurance, food, you know the drill. Next, make a list of the top 5 things that you want your life to reflect in retirement. This could be travel, philanthropy, or starting a new hobby. Next, make your income meet your needs. Once you've arrived at your monthly expenses number, the next step is to make sure that your income in retirement can meet your needs and wants. You have 2 approaches available to you. The first approach is to pick a static amount that will leave you with enough principal in your retirement accounts. A generally accepted heuristic for sustainable portfolio withdrawals is the venerable 4% rule. If you take out 4% of your investment accounts each year, add in your pension and Social Security income, and it isn't enough to meet your budget, you'll need to pare back. The second approach is to create a refined retirement plan. You can set up a detailed plan yourself or work with a financial advisor to create an investment allocation that will throw off the income to meet your needs. This, of course, is a function of both your risk tolerance and your timeline for spending money in retirement. If you want to retire at age 60, there are plenty of decisions to make. Thinking through these 4 considerations in advance not only will help you make a good decision, but you'll be able to retire with a plan and retire with confidence. If you'd like help creating a plan to retire at age 60, then visit us at pranawealth.com to see if we're a good fit. We do still have the capacity to take on new clients. As a fee-only financial advisor in Atlanta, we can and do work virtually with clients all across the U.S., and we're here to help you whenever you're ready. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please help me grow my channel by liking this video and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.